In the summer of 1950, one of the world's greatest physicists, Enrico Fermi, was having lunch with his colleagues. Their conversation drifted from flying saucers to the possibility of alien civilizations. Then, in the middle of the discussion, Fermi asked a simple question: "Where is everybody?" Just 3 words. Yet more than 70 years later, that question remains one of the greatest mysteries in modern science. Because the more we learn about the universe, the more impossible the silence becomes. Today, astronomers know that the observable universe contains hundreds of billions of galaxies. Each of those galaxies contains hundreds of billions of stars. Around many of those stars are planets, and thousands of them have already been discovered by modern telescopes. Some of these worlds lie within what scientists call the habitable zone, the region around a star where liquid water could exist. And wherever liquid water exists, the possibility of life cannot be ignored. Based on these numbers, intelligent life shouldn't be extraordinarily rare. In fact, statistically speaking, the universe should be filled with advanced civilizations. So why haven't we found even one? Why has no confirmed alien signal ever reached Earth? Why have we not found undeniable evidence of an advanced civilization visiting our solar system? This contradiction is known as the Fermi Paradox. Over the years, scientists have proposed many possible explanations. One idea suggests that intelligent life is incredibly rare. Creating a habitable planet is only the beginning. A stable star, the right chemical elements, a suitable climate, billions of years of uninterrupted evolution, and countless fortunate events all have to occur in exactly the right way. On Earth, simple life appeared billions of years ago, yet it took nearly 4 billion years for intelligent beings capable of building civilizations to emerge. Perhaps life itself is common, but intelligent civilizations may be extraordinarily rare. Another explanation is far more unsettling. Perhaps advanced civilizations eventually destroy themselves. The more powerful a civilization becomes, the greater its ability to create technologies capable of causing its own extinction. Nuclear war, artificial intelligence beyond human control, engineered pandemics, environmental collapse. Every technological breakthrough carries incredible opportunities, but it also creates new risks. Scientists call this possibility the Great Filter. It describes a barrier that very few civilizations ever manage to survive. The frightening question is, what if humanity hasn't passed that barrier yet? What if our greatest challenge still lies somewhere in the future? But the mystery doesn't end there. Another fascinating theory suggests that advanced civilizations already know we exist. They simply choose not to contact us. Just as wildlife researchers observe animals without interfering with their natural behavior, perhaps highly advanced civilizations are quietly observing Earth from a distance. If that's true, then humanity may already be part of a much larger experiment. This idea is known as the zoo hypothesis. There is no scientific evidence proving it, yet it remains one of the most fascinating explanations ever proposed. Because if someone is watching, the universe may be far less empty than it appears, and that is where the mystery becomes even more unsettling. If intelligent civilizations really exist somewhere out there, millions or even billions of years ahead of us, one question naturally follows. Have they already found us? The answer might be yes, but perhaps they have chosen to remain silent.
An advanced civilization may understand that interfering with a much younger civilization could permanently change its natural development. In many ways, it would be like scientists observing wildlife in a protected reserve. They watch, they study, but they avoid interfering. Could Earth be part of a much larger cosmic observation? Could someone be watching us without ever revealing their presence? This idea is known as the zoo hypothesis. There is no evidence proving it is true, but for decades it has remained one of the most fascinating explanations for the Fermi Paradox. Then, there is another theory, one that many scientists and science fiction writers consider even more disturbing. It is called the dark forest theory. According to this idea, the universe is like a vast, dark forest. Every intelligent civilization is a silent hunter hiding among the trees. No one reveals their location, because the moment you announce your existence, you also reveal your position to civilizations whose intentions you know nothing about. And if survival is their highest priority, destroying a potential rival before it becomes a threat may seem like the safest choice. It is only a theory, but it offers one possible explanation for one of the universe's greatest mysteries. Perhaps the silence of the cosmos isn't a coincidence. Perhaps it is a survival strategy. Of course, reality may be far less dramatic. The universe is unimaginably large. Even if thousands of intelligent civilizations exist, they may simply be separated by distances so enormous that communication becomes almost impossible. Our own galaxy, the Milky Way, stretches across nearly 100,000 light-years. A single message traveling at the speed of light would need 100,000 years to cross it. The radio signals humanity has transmitted over the past century have barely traveled beyond our own cosmic neighborhood. Maybe another civilization is transmitting signals as well. Their message could already be on its way. It just hasn't had enough time to reach us. This is why scientists continue searching. Powerful radio telescopes scan the sky every single day, listening for signals that cannot be explained by nature alone. So far, no confirmed evidence has ever been found. But there is an important difference between "we haven't found anything" and "nothing exists." History has taught us that lesson many times before. There was a time when humanity believed our solar system was the entire universe. Later, we discovered we were only a small part of a galaxy. Then we learned that our galaxy is only one among hundreds of billions scattered across the observable universe. Every major discovery revealed the same truth. Reality is almost always far bigger than we first imagined. Perhaps 10 years from now, perhaps 100 years from now, or perhaps tomorrow, humanity may detect a signal that changes history forever. Imagine every observatory on Earth receiving the same mysterious transmission. Imagine scientists confirming that it did not come from any natural source. In that single moment, our understanding of life, science, history, and our place in the universe would change forever. Because from that day forward, we would know that we are not alone. Until that moment arrives, however, Enrico Fermi's simple question continues to echo across generations. Where is everybody? Perhaps the answer is hidden somewhere among the countless stars. Or perhaps the truth is beyond anything we are currently capable of imagining. And maybe that is why the Fermi Paradox is far more than a mystery about aliens. It's a story about human curiosity, a reminder that every great discovery begins with a single question. And perhaps one day we will finally find the answer. When that day arrives,
human history will be divided into two chapters: the time when we believed we were alone, and the time when we discovered we never were.